Come on into the room. Come into the room. I am the H-Town vet, and I would like to welcome you to this live stream, a place where we will discuss a variety of benefits available to veterans and their dependents. Come on into the room. We're going to give you a few minutes so we can reach critical mass for everybody to get in here, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Thank you for joining us. Yes, our topic for tonight, the PACT Act, toxic exposure, explained. So come in and we're going to get ready to get started. Let us know that you're here, family. For those of you that are participating and got in here early, let us know that you're here. We see there's some people in the room. If you're new, we want to welcome you. This is a place where what would I say? It's a live stream where it's interactive, informational, and we're here to support each other. It's not a one-sided transaction. We're here to support each other, get information on both ends. I'm here to, put out information and to learn from y'all also. So let us know that you're here. If you want to sit back and chill, that's cool too. While you're there, hit that like button. Y'all doing real good on that like button. Thank you so much. Smash that like button. Somebody said that they're here. We're going to get ready to get started. We got Coasty in the house. Coasty say, hello, everyone. All right. And I would like to say in a minute once we get it kicked off here, but tonight we're talking about the PACT Act, toxic exposure, and what type of benefits that come with it, and whether you could qualify. If you do qualify, make sure you get everything that you and your dependents are entitled to. Now, okay, let me take this down and we're going to get ready to get to it. Smash that like button, family, if you haven't done so already. We'd like to thank you for being here. We thank you for joining us. As I said, I am the H-Town vet, and we're glad that you're here in the room tonight because this is really important, and I appreciate your prompt introduction. You getting here in a timely manner. We thank you for that, and we see that y'all interacting. It's all about y'all. Look at y'all getting here. This is what it's about. Remember, you got to make formation. You can't be late. Look at you. Y'all come and look at this here. I'm going to read your comments, but look how they're just popping in there. Love in the building. He say, just arrived. Hello, Coasty. Coasty was the first one in tonight. Madre say, good evening, family. Yes, indeed. Coasty say, hello, love. Then Benny says, H-Town. You know what it is, Benny. You know what's going on. You know what it's all about, brother. You know what's up. Now, love say, hello, Madre. Then we have Benny saying, love. Shout out to him. Love say, in line. That's right. We got to keep them in line. We have Madre says, hi, love. This is very important. Let me tell you why this is so important that we interact and communicate with each other. Trolls are not going to feel comfortable coming up in here. People that have other mindsets that's trying to undermine what we're doing, and as we grow, those type of things show up. This not going to even be an atmosphere for them to even be in. So as y'all come into the room, let us know that you're here. We thank you for joining the live stream. We thank you for joining it in a timely manner. Now, Benny says, Madre. Then we have Love say, hello, Benny. And y'all made it here within 5 minutes. It's building up. Now, Benny say, Coasty. And Coasty just done fell right into things. Haven't Coasty? Coasty just came up in here and just made, as my family would say, just fit right in. Madre, you would think Coasty been here since the beginning. Might have been watching since the beginning. Now, Madre says, what's up, Benny? Then we have Coasty saying, hello, Benny. Everybody shouting out Benny. Now, Veteran Policy Plug say, hey, veteran, happy Sunday. Yes, this is a day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Now, Love say, hello, Policy Plug. Yes. And then Coasty says, hello, Policy Plug. Everybody shouting out you, Policy Plug. Then Benny says, Veteran Policy Plug. Now, y'all let me know. Give me a thumbs up if my sound is good and the music is good. Let me know if my voice sounds all right. I checked it, but I want to make sure it's not too loud for y'all. Let me know. All right? So we can make sure we can fix that in the beginning, right? Now let us continue, family. I'm so glad that y'all are here. Here, your feedback matters. You heard what they moving. Benny said, hit that like button. I did. Great job. I'm noticing that. If you just come in, hit that like button. We want, because it's starting to get more people in here. This is the first time I've ever been at 13 people watching this fast. And y'all don't realize, I don't know if y'all know, even the big YouTubers, when it comes to their lives, they tend not to have as many people in there. Now, they have some more than me sometimes, but what I'm saying is we have a crowd, we have a core audience that we are connected and we are family, and we're going to make this thing work. Madre say, the plug is in the house. You know what's up. So Veteran Policy Plug say, thumbs up, saying yes, with that strong black hand. Now, then we have Love says, loud and clear. How's that weather where y'all at? Let me know how your weather is where you at. Love, what's that weather in that California, that part of California that you live in? He said loud, very clear here. Okay. Loud and clear. Gotcha. Now, let me know, Policy Plug, let me know how that weather doing. I think you somewhere in the South. Let us know. Madre, you coming there? Where you down Tennessee? Where you at? Georgia? Where you at, brother? Let us know how that weather. Everybody tell me the degrees of their weather if they know what it's close to. I'm going to give y'all mine. Right now here in the Houston area, it is, I'm about to put it up here for you. I don't know if it's better to write. It's 70 degrees right now here where H-Town at. Now, he said, he said, raining in Atlanta. It rained earlier today. Okay, let me come up on the screen. But remember, your feedback matters. That's why we taking the time to do this. This is how the channel gonna grow, family. Well, not gonna grow. Apparently, it's growing. My daughter had the right idea. She said, Dad, stop just making YouTube videos, and you need to do live streams. I say, I don't like talking to people like that. She said, you talk all the time. And Love say, H-Town, you're everyone's attention. Thank you, because you are our attention. All right? That's what's important. John Thompson in the house. He ain't taught the class today. John been busy. I understand. John Thompson say, hello, H-Town, and everyone, salute. You hear me? Now, I see some weather down here. H-Town says 70 degrees here in the Houston, Texas area. Look what Coasty. I think he up there in Mass. Coasty says 26 degrees. Ooh. And Love say it's been very warm here in Southern California. Okay. Now listen to what I'm surprised, veteran policy plug. What state you living in? You in the South, right? I thought you were in the South or maybe in Virginia somewhere area. Wow, it's 39 degrees. You're not that far from my brother. Let's see here. Jacksonville, Florida. But Dre says 66. You know that's cold from what we had down here on the Gulf Coast, brother. You know this. Now, Love say, hello, John. And then we have veteran policy plug. He says, hello, John. Everybody showing. John said, hello, Love. And veteran policy plug says what? He says Atlanta, Georgia, 39 degrees. Let's go back up there. Maybe I got that number wrong. He's saying right now in Georgia it's 39 degrees. I think we got somebody new in the house, family. I think we got somebody new. Everybody gonna get ready to show him some love. We got Costa here. Say hello, John. And then John says, hello, veteran policy plug. Now, I don't know what Larry's saying. Larry, tell me, explain that to me. He say, get with what you're advertised by. I don't know what he's saying there. Let me know what you mean, Larry. Now, John Thompson say, hello, Coasty, because I like to make sure I'm clear with everybody. Now, Love say, hello, Larry. John Thompson say, hello, Larry. We like to make sure everybody's in here. We get to the topic now. We are advertising the topic, but we got to make sure we can't just go through it without, I could just release videos and not talk to the audience. That's how you build a channel. And D, everybody show D, love to D. D says, hey, everybody. And John Thompson says, hello, D. Now, veteran policy plug say, hey, D. Yeah, we get to it, but we got to make sure that we respect everybody that's in the room, because this is an interactive live stream. But we're going to get to the information here. So glad that y'all in here with us. Your feedback matters here. Now we have our regularly scheduled live streams on Sundays and Thursdays. Lately, we've been kind of busy here, right? We've been doing sometimes 4 live streams in a week. And I think we got Coach to say, hey, D. Love say, hey, D. And Veteran Policy Plug said, hey, D. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We glad to have you here. Come on, get in, D, and fit right in. You'll understand it as we go through it. And if you got any questions, you let us know, because it's all about you, the veteran. So now we do have unscheduled live streams. And these live streams are at 7 p.m. Central Time, because I'm in Texas. So it may be different where you at. Now, if you would like, for some reason, you would like to contact us, that's good too. You can contact us at our email address, htownvetnorthside@gmail.com, which is at the bottom. You can go to our YouTube channel. You can leave comments, and that's at htownvetnorthside. Now, there's a way to do private chat, but I haven't. Somebody figured it out. They private chatted me, but I'm gonna have to figure out how to private chat you back. So somebody private chat me if you know how to do it, because somebody did it in the last stream. I'm learning the technology as we go along. Now, also, if you'd like to donate, and appreciate those that have donated, since we've been doing the lives, we have our PayPal, htownvetnorthside@gmail.com, same as our email, and our Cash App, which is $htownvetnorthside@gmail.com, capitalize the H, the T, the V, and the N. So thank you for those who have donated and those who just support. Whatever you do, we appreciate it. Now let us continue. Let's keep it going, family. Now we're here trying to build a brand. Apparently we're doing a good job of it. When I say we, I'm talking about us, because the goal of the channel is for me to be the facilitator and bringing them some knowledge, and everybody else chime in. Let me ask y'all, do you think we're doing a good job of facilitating, meaning bringing everybody in? Do you think I'm talking about us as a group? Are we getting people to interact the way they need to do it? Let us know. And what we can do to improve the channel, let us know. Now, one of the here in the Houston, Texas area, we have, if you ever come here, we have Just Oxtail Soul Food, which is a veteran-owned business. They don't pay me to advertise for them. I ain't saying one day as my channel grow, I may not take donations, but I let you know if somebody's actually paying me to advertise. Now we just supporting that's a veteran-owned business. Now Love says it's 75 here, earlier, Southern California 69 now. Okay, now D say great job. Thank you so much. Now we have Veteran Policy Plug. Outstanding, very supportive, H-Town. That's the goal. He said, excellent job. Because y'all let me know if stuff ain't going right. That's one thing I like about y'all. You know, you don't mind telling me, hey, we can do this here, or turn the volume down, or we can do this here, or when y'all ready to talk, they said, when the after party, y'all let me know. Now let us continue, family. Now we have one of our own, okay? He's right in here. That's his picture. I've seen his YouTube channel. Veteran Policy Plug. He's actually Chester. Okay, our brother Chester. He's a life insurance agent, and he's licensed in 9 states. All right. He has his license number. He has his national producer number. All his information is there. Contact information at the bottom. Read through this, and because several of you was asking him about, hey, you know, how can I find out? Because sometimes it's hard for older veterans, older people in general, and especially disabled veterans, given all the illnesses that we got. He'll let you know if you qualify for certain things or not. Check with him. His contact information is here. And we thank our brother for supporting us. And we're going to support him. Now, let us continue. Now, if you haven't already, please hit that, smash that like button. All right. Appreciate it. Smash that like button. We do appreciate it. Share the program, you know, on your social media, TikTok, Facebook, or whatever. Let others know. Please share. We appreciate that too. And also subscribe if you find the information to be beneficial. Now, our new releases that are out, we did this one, but we had a long, almost 6 hours, about 5 hours and so. We talked about EVs, the benefits of having electric vehicles. We talked about DBQs and veteran entitlement. The 2 at the bottom are actually live streams that we did, so go back and check those out. If you need more information on disability benefit questionnaires, these are the evaluation forms that the VA uses to determine your disability rating if they don't have enough information in your claim file. Now, our last one was a good one. We deal with VA mental health ratings. We covered the mental health ratings for VA mental health ratings for veterans that are service connected for mental health. And this is really important because there are only 6 ratings, not the ones, usually about what I think is 10, from 0 to 10% or whatever. Now here it's only 6. And you want to find out more information of what the symptoms are to qualify for all the 6 ratings: 0, 10, 30%, 50%, 70%, and 100%. This includes PTSD, depression, and other anxiety disorders, bulimia, and other mental health conditions such as that. All right. So it's important to go back and watch that, our last live stream, which was over 4 hours on that one, but very good information in there. And the family was real interactive. Now, we're going to be getting an increase on our next check. Those of you that are receiving VA disability compensation with at least a 10% rating. Now, starting in the next check, which is the January payment, even though it was actually effective for December 1st, we don't see it until the January 1st payment. Whenever you get that, 10% is going to be $175.51. 100% is going to be $3,831.30, and that's just for the veteran only. Let us continue. Now, if this information has been informative, we'd like you to smash that like button. Smash that like button, okay, family? Y'all doing real good. For those that just come into the room, and we thank you. Now, look what he said. Benny say, more money, veterans. Yes. Now, that's good. Anything count. And look, what else is that? More, what? Let me put something in there. He right. Y'all look at it this way. I'm about to put something in the chat. More money and more tax-free money. Is that H-Town cutting up? Benny say more money, veterans, and I say more tax-free money. That really hits different, that on it. Yes, indeed. Now, new rules. As you know, here at the H-Town Vet, we're going to get to what we're talking about tonight. For those of you that are new, that don't know the format we do, we try to make sure everybody getting in here before we start running through information. So we've only been here 22 minutes. We're close to doing it, but we like to do always check to see if there's new rules that the VA have put out. So you got to understand something. The VA is continually putting out rules. Now let me pull up love statement, and I'm gonna check to see if there's any new rules out from the VA, because they change them on a daily basis. They change them around Christmas time. You understand? Now, so let us see. So today is the what? Today is the 15th, December the 15th. No, there haven't been no changes on the law. The last law they changed, since some of you may have not been here the last time, we might go over that. So let me do that. Let me show you that. So this is on the VA website for those of you to know. So you'll know this is actually on the VA website. You should see it on your screen now. That here we update you on the change in laws. The VA changing or amending laws, making minor changes, sometimes major changes. The last one they did, and you need to read through this, they made the one on December the 11th, 2024, which is a few days ago. We actually went over it the day it happened. So since there's been no law change today, we'll go in here and just look and see. So it's talking about establishing a valid marriage in survivor cases. This is important, especially because of the PACT Act, family. You hear me? So this is becoming a real issue. We'll get to your statement in a minute, love. And it's also covering, look what it's covering. It's covering things such as, we already said that. And then it says general information on marriage, dates required. It's also marriage dates required and pension claims. Because remember, pension claims are different. We got somebody in here, family. We're going to get to you, love, but we got to, look, everybody, I got to come up, how you say? Rose City in the house. He say, what's up, H-Town? You know I got to come up on the screen, brother. I can't leave you like that. I can't leave you hanging. Let me see where I'm at. I got to find out where I'm at. Brother, we want to welcome you to this live stream. Now, is this the first time you here? Let us know if you've been here before. Because what I'm noticing, family, y'all coming in here because we're dropping the knowledge. We're dropping the high five. Everybody show our brother Rose City D some love. Can you do that? Because we appreciate it. You know, people telling you that we can't get along and we can't cooperate with each other. Yeah, look, we can cooperate, we can get along and do business. We have to learn how to do business with each other without trying to burn each other, huh? Come on now, family. Rose City says, make sure I'm pronouncing it right, my brother. John Thompson, you are a vet. And then Love say, hello, Rose City D. And then Rose City says, Bernie. He say, wow, y'all, Benny, oh, he say Benny brought me here. Oh, everybody show love to Benny for bringing our, listen, y'all bringing them in here, and we're gonna be putting this information out. We not here. Look, we take donations, but we ain't trying to run your pocket. We ain't no secret rooms. If we tell you something that's not right, you can come back and tell us. There's no filter other than I gotta see your face. Even if you don't come visual on the screen, I gotta see you to make sure there ain't no trolling issues. But you can come up here and say, what you told us H-Town, that wasn't right, or what you said, because guess what? It may not be. You know why? Look what's happening, family. This is why. They changing the laws on a daily basis. Who knew that? Rose City, did you know that the VA changed the laws almost on a daily basis, all during the holidays, and they don't tell us nothing? And look what some of the other changes are. And I'm gonna kind of highlight them so y'all can follow me here. Death and indemnity, remember they changing everything because of this PACT Act, because so many people qualifying for benefits on their deceased family members. Marriage date requirement and dependency and indemnity compensation, DIC death benefit, marriage date, multiple marriages to a veteran. Remember I brought it up the other day? Didn't I bring it up? I hadn't even seen this, but when you talking about it, listen, it's getting messy, family. You got that outside. Listen. Oh man, I'm trying to get to the topic for tonight. I got to get back to love statement. Let me get this here. Let's go over these here. Cause this getting messy up in here. Madre said, what's up, bro? And then veteran policy plug say, hey, Rose City D. And then John Thompson say, hello, Rose City D. Yes, I am. He's a veteran too. Yeah, he's a veteran. Now, let's see. He said, Benny says, Rose City, you made it. Welcome, brother. He said, of course not. More money coming out of my, hello. Of course not. More money coming out of their pockets. Now, huh? Do you see look how they doing it? Let me tell you something, Rose City. Rose City, y'all better listen to me. Everybody, listen. I know the game. They trying to run our pockets. Now listen, I know some of y'all international players, y'all traveled all around the United States. I understand. And the world. These are international players. Huh? Let's get to it. Can we talk, family? Let me see what, I got to get to your other two, love. Let me tell you something. You see what the VA saying here? If you had multiple marriages, you got to show the divorces for the last marriage for this one to count. Huh? Because if the other one still got papers on you, huh? It was a female veteran. She was married now, but she didn't get unloose the other one with the last husband, and he showed up. So the current husband didn't get the DIC death benefits. The husband that she was married to, that she never legally divorced. And let me tell you something else. You don't even have to be married to him for him to get the benefits. And if you have children, you gotta protect them. Listen, you may not have no problem with it. If you put them out as wifey, you run around talking about that's my wifey, and they got evidence of that, or y'all been shacking. I ain't talking about common law. I'm talking about y'all sitting there shacking. They might qualify for your benefits, regardless of what your state says. This is a federal thing, huh? Now let me see what we got here. Our brother Love say, I just found out the VA is rushing through claims and making errors on purpose, delay, and the people doing claims don't have enough training or experience. And that even comes to what we're going to talk about tonight, the PACT Act. Now, Love say the VA is so backed up on claims, more claims being filed because of the PACT Act, what we're going to talk about tonight. Now, let me see what, oh, we good. Okay, I got to get this last statement from him, then we're going to continue. See, y'all got to get the game, because let me tell you who knows about these changing benefits. This is going to blow your mind. Guess who know about them? We don't be knowing like that, but the people, the civilian people that's trying to get in your pockets, they know about this. I found out that the women know more about my benefits than I do. And I'm not that dumb on them. Love say VA is changing the laws that benefit people. VA is changing laws that benefit them, not people filing claims. We have to stick together. That's what we're doing here tonight. Now, let me pull this back up on the screen, family, because this is serious business that they're doing. Yeah, I want y'all to listen here. Oh, Lord, did I get it up there? Where? Hold on. Okay, there it is back there. I'll make sure we on. What I got highlighted: multiple marriages. We're gonna have to go over a whole live stream on this. So I'm just overviewing it because we're gonna stick to the topic tonight. But I want this in your mind, because ain't nobody else telling you about this. Ain't no other YouTube channel gonna tell you about this, because they trying to get in your pockets too, many of them, just like the multiple marriages are. It was one Vietnam veteran. He break up with one woman. He assumed that she was getting a divorce. The last wife he was with. He had 3 divorces he had to get rid of before he could put his current wife on the benefits. We had to get all that straight. Now, another thing is continuous. Hold on, I shouldn't have clicked it, because we don't want to go into it tonight. Let me say, I want to go, because we'll be into it. Continuous cohabitation. That's shacking, what we call in the South. I don't care what you say your status is. Y'all living in the house. What that mean? Are you listening to me? Or you gonna get game from the H-Town vet? They getting mail coming to your house. Did you hear me? Yeah, I know she pretty. I know he handsome. And they say they just gonna spend the night, but then they go wash their clothes and they hang them up in the closet instead of taking them with them. Once they got mail coming to your house and you don't do nothing about it because you don't want to upset the person you're dealing with, that's establishing residency. Come on now. Now that person can call the police on you and say, I live here too, so they can't put me out and I'm in fear of my life. They'll put you out your own house. Did you hear what I just said? Now listen to what Benny says. Beware of dirty raiders trying to gatekeep and deny your benefits. This is a war that we in. Now, LOL, H-Town, you got jokes. You know, I tell a few things. Now, here we go. They getting all messy with it. We got to go over this next time. Or if I can get the live stream together, they're talking about, listen what it says here. Let me pull this back up on the screen, family. I want y'all to see this. Now look at the one I got highlighted, not the one in red, the one right beneath it. I'm gonna highlight, it's kind of gray. It says deem valid marriage. So what deems something to be a valid marriage? Now look at, they getting real slick with it. Deem valid marriage, lack of knowledge of what? Impediment. All these fancy words, trick bag. Multiple, look at this here. Deem valid marriage, multiple claimants. You got a whole bunch of people claiming to be your spouse. They want these benefits. They tell you your money don't mean nothing, Yeah, they'll tell you in a minute what it don't mean until you drop and you leave this earth. Everybody, Come on now, family. Let me pull this off this thing. Come on now. My grandma used to say that people are out for themselves, what they can get. Are you following me? Do you see how they making we gonna have to go in depth on these laws, because you don't have to even be married or getting married. And I'm not saying that that's a problem. I'm not even saying it's a problem if you like common law with somebody and you probably don't have no problem with them getting the benefits when you pass. I want you to be knowledgeable what's going on, especially on these multiple marriages. Now look at this here. What you do if they got 3-4 people come up talking about they were your spouse? Huh? So here it says, deeming valid marriage, multiple claimants as surviving. This is real serious coming to the PACT Act, dealing with the PACT Act, because they might get a whole bunch of back pay. They might get millions. Huh? They'll be pushing your casket over to fight over that money. Huh? And they say they don't look. They call me crazy, but they don't think my benefits crazy. You understand? Now listen. Here go another one. Look at all this here. Spouse, legal survivor, spouse income exceeds limits for pension. Pension is different from service-connected compensation, a VA pension, and we're gonna have to do a live stream on pensions too. And y'all give us some ideas with the last one. Let's see what the last one is dealing with the law change. They say here, marriage dates required, certain same sex surviving spouses. So even though if you're a same sex marriage couple, you got to give the marriage date, but that's the same for married heterosexual couples. You got to get a marriage date. They gonna ask you when you try to add a dependent. They gonna ask you what day y'all got married. Then they gonna ask, do they have any other marriages? And they got to send, if they've been married, they got to send in that divorce decree. And they want to know if you had any other marriages. Keep all, because this could get messy, can't it? Family, did we stir something up tonight or what? Now let's get back to the lesson for tonight. All right, let's get back to the information of the night. So the other statement that our brother said, and when we get to the after party, we'll cover. Hold on. I don't know how that happened. Okay, family, let me see. So we deal with the new rules. Let's see what we got here. We did. Oh, that was the law. We did cover the law. Updates on the law. Remember, whatever you dealing with, now, are you listening to me? Whatever you are dealing with, you need a specialist in that area. If you're dealing with a mental health condition, you need a mental health specialist. If you got a back injury, you want to have somebody fill out something for the VA that deals with specialists dealing with back vertebrae. All right, and then always got to. Oh, let me pull this up. You always got to deal with the symptoms. I didn't get that right there. The symptoms. All right. Now you can go back and watch. Oh Lord, let me see. Give me a second, fam. I'm letting this go. I don't know what I'm doing here. I got all kind of stuff going on. Give me a second. I'm on it because I'm looking at it from a small screen, and we're about to kick it off. Okay, we're at where we need to be. Now we're where we need to be. Thank y'all, family, for y'all pay. You know, sometimes this technology gets me. Now let's pull this back up. Oh boy, because I got a whole bunch of screens here, family. Okay, so be patient with me. Now, what I was saying was this: that when it comes to the VA, if you want to get service connected, you need to understand the difference between a diagnosed illness and the symptoms of that illness. The symptoms, so first they got to find out what your diagnosed illness is. Now they can learn that through the symptoms. And once you know that, then whatever diagnosed illness you have, based on the symptoms that you show, that's how that'll be the severity level of your condition, which gives you a higher percentage from the VA. And on top of that, gives you more money. The higher percentage, the more money, right? Now, let's see what he said here. Love say some states have common law wife when you live live together long enough. Yeah, but this is the VA coming up with federal law. You get what I'm saying? So they might go by the state, or they might make it up for themselves. Because remember, in this case, the VA acts as the judge. Now, Benny said my cousin X tried to get him to set up his VA to direct deposit to her bank. He said no, and she left him. Huh? He had, let me pull this all the way up on the screen now, since because I can't read it small. I had so many screens on. Okay, now I can see that better. Now look, he has not been the same since, but at least he has his money. I don't have to be the same. I just don't want to be broke. If I'm gonna be sad, family, listen, are you listening to me? If I'm gonna be sad, I won't be sad with some money in my pocket. Huh? Oh, yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all know I gotta come up on the screen on that one. Yeah. I don't mind being broke. I mean, I don't mind being sad. You got money, you ain't gonna have no problem finding nobody. Huh? Yeah, but here's the thing. Here's the thing to it. Now, y'all ain't gonna like what I'm about to say, and I ain't got no problem with marriage or dating, because there's people, military Mike, you know, he talks about his wife all the time, and they have a good relationship. You know how many veteran spouses go up to the VA trying to get their direct deposit changed? Did you hear what I said? All the time. Sometime without the veteran's knowledge. And they can't do it. I don't think they can do it even with a power of attorney. It has to be a power of attorney dealing with the VA. Huh? Man, and our brother Rodi says, Benny, that is crazy, man. Yes, indeed. Now I gotta click it twice and doing the, so it's gonna take. That's what's giving me. It was giving me some problem. Now let us continue, family. Now, so remember, if you want to know what all the benefits are from 0 to 100% when it comes to VA compensation, disability compensation, you watch our video from 0 to 100% VA compensation benefits. These are the scheduler ratings. Okay, usually tonight we're going to be talking about presumptive ratings. And if you want more information on the different types of claims, like for VA compensation, a VA pension, or even the PACT Act, watch our video, the different types of VA claims. All right, but this one is a video and a live stream. The video is about 12 minutes. The live stream is a few hours, and we go into detail. And in the live stream, people are actually interacting, putting in more information. But we got all the benefits. We don't break them up into smaller videos. We got all the benefits at 0%. You say ain't no benefits at 0%. You get more benefits at 0% than you do 10. We make it make sense, okay? That's what we're here for. Now, there's upcoming changes when it comes to mental health ratings for 2025 and for sleep apnea, and I believe migraines and a few other things. So when those changes get closer, we're going to go over those. So upcoming changing. There's not going to be any 0% rating for mental health anymore if the change goes through. Let's continue. Now, today's topic, let's talk about it. Family, are you ready to get into this? Are you ready to get this done? Let's talk about the topic for tonight. Well, we 44 minutes. I know it takes us a while, but we have to interact with the people. We're not here just to put out information. We're here to make sure everybody's straight. Now, I'm sorry, that was kind of loud. The PACT Act, toxic exposure. So we're going to explain this PACT Act tonight. Is that all right? Now, what I want y'all to do, right quick, if you've ever heard of the PACT, let me ask you this here. If you filed for the PACT Act, put a Y in the chat. If you have not filed for the PACT Act, put an N in the chat. All right? Do that and I'm going to go get some water. All right, the responses are looking good. So let's find out. So we have Veteran Policy Plug says no. We have our brother Rose City D said no. Okay, we have K10 in here that says yes. Oh, hold on, now Rose City, I do apologize. I don't know what made me say no. Rose City said yes. I always go back and check. Then we have K10. Everybody show love to K10 in the house. We're glad that you're here. So I'll come up on the screen because I don't know if you're a return visitor or a longtime listener, but we want to let you know I am the H-Town Vet, and I would like to welcome you to this live stream, a place where we will discuss a variety of benefits available to veterans and their dependents. And today we're talking about the PACT Act. Then we even have, look, Ice DeAndre in the house. Everybody show love to Ice DeAndre. We got several people coming in here. Coasty said no. Then Thompson said no. I haven't either. I haven't either. H-Town hasn't either. You know, I qualify, but I was 100% permanent total, and I was kind of concerned. I think we'll see. We're going to go into the information. Love say, so true, H-Town. I asked my rep, anybody else file on any, and he said no. I am applying I am the only appellate. Okay. Now let's see. Everybody responds. So give me a second because Love said no. Madre said no. K10 says thanks and hello. We're glad that you're here. Like I say, we want to make sure, show K10 some love, family. I know y'all gonna do it. Show K10 some love. Now here we go. Love say name claims are left out of the PACT Act. And we got to get into more detail about those name claims not being in the PACT Act, because I'm assuming that makes it where you can't go all the way back. They only have a certain date you can start with the back pay. Did y'all hear what I just said? When they leave out certain type of claims, it's to cut the money down, in my opinion. The VA be trying to cut them funds, but they supposed to be working with us, right? Love say, hello, K10. All right. Now, let us continue, family. We're going to get into this information, and we really appreciate your attentive behavior. You know, that you're very attentive. So let's see what we got here. Because you know me, I'm trying to make stuff full screen. There we go. Now, so family, we're going to do an overview of the PACT Act. See how it went on me? It's clicking twice, so it's making kind of hard. I really want to go back. Let me pull myself up on the screen so I can. All right, because it's making me click twice, so it's kind of causing problems for me. And I want to slow walk this thing. It's not that many slides, but we want to slow. Give me a second here. Sometimes it does that when I click a lot, it'll make it where I have to click it twice. Now we got up on the screen. So here we go, family. So the PACT Act overview. Now H-Town Vet gonna come up with the slides for you. Even though I'm good at technology, just putting this type of stuff together, when it comes to clicking these buttons, they run me crazy. Now, let's see what we have here. Love say true H-Town point. Got a point on point. Okay. Now he says here, Navy. He or she says Navy Operation Ernest will. Okay. Now, what time frame was you in, K10? Were you in how many years ago you got out the military? If you don't mind telling. And your branch of service, I'm assuming, is the Navy. So let's do this overview, family. I'm excited about this myself. Talking about an overview. First thing, what is the PACT Act? Now you can go back over this video and break it down and share it with others, because there's money behind this and benefits that you may or not quite. Okay. Wow. You know how amazing it is? I got to come up on the screen, family. I'm sorry. I know I need to stay professional. Look, K10, you went in from 87 to 91. K10, I went in from 88 to 92. You went in 1 year before me. Neither one of us missed when the Gulf War broke out. It broke out while both of us in the military. Oh Lord, that's good to hear. Good to hear. Wow, that's amazing. Now, glad you're here, family. Now let me get this back up on the screen. Okay, I got to make this full screen. All right, it clicks in like that because I got to click it twice. So it's now, what is the PACT Act? So let's start here, family. What is the PACT Act? The PACT Act it's a new law that happened back in 2022 that expands VA healthcare and benefits for veterans exposed to burn pits and other toxic substances. All right. Who qualified for it? Which veterans? Vietnam veterans, Gulf War era veterans, meaning, Desert Storm. It's not just the ones that were just in combat, but those that were in the areas, those that were exposed to the chemicals, okay? So don't get stuck on combat. Now, post 9/11 veterans that were in Afghanistan and Iraq era. And it's going to be different countries that we're going to break all that down tonight. So what is the PACT Act? All right, we just said this is dealing with the toxic exposure. When we used to make them burn pits over there and we couldn't leave our stuff because we didn't want the enemy or nobody else to get it. So we burn stuff, that bulldozer go there and dig that hole, or we burn up stuff and not leave it for anybody to mess with. That's what we're talking about. Now, what else? We're about to get to you, Bionic Woman. So good that you have here. Let me finish up this part and then we're going to get to you. Now, it provides veterans and their survivors with VA benefits. Remember, family, you see why they changing the status, the law on this, recently? On this, about the 6th of December? We just went over all the changes with what defines a spouse, what defines what benefits you get as a spouse, and multiple marriages, because people trying to claim these benefits from the PACT Act after the veteran passes. I'm the what they said on Life, I'm that baby daddy. No, boss, I be the daddy. And so people saying, I'm the spouse. No, I'm the spouse. And this creates chaos. Somebody you living in the house with and you're not even married, they could say that we put ourselves out as we were married. He called me wifey, and I call him hubby, even though we didn't have a legal marriage. And if they can get some of your friends as witnesses, they can probably get it. So that's another part of the PACT Act. Now, thirdly, it expands and extends eligibility for the VA healthcare for veterans with toxic exposure. So you can get help with that thing. That's good. Expands eligibility for veterans exposed to toxic substances. Key. Now let's catch up with our sister. Our sister says, Bionic Woman says, good evening, Mr. H-Town vet and veteran family. Welcome to all newcomers to the channel. Yes, indeed. And our sister Bionic Woman is in the house. She is an Air Force veteran, and she had knee replacement surgery, and she's recovering. So y'all pray for her. And Benny says, hello, Bionic Woman. And Love say, hello, Bionic Woman. Bionic Woman says, hello, K10, Coasty, Madre, and Rose City. Yes, she's our greeter. That's what she's all about, bro. I want y'all to understand, we got a strong group of women that come in here. Female veterans, not just the female veterans, the dependents of the veterans come in. Our sister Cynthia come in holding it down. Huh? She married to 100% veteran. She say she gonna help me find a wife. I say, you gonna find me a good Christian woman? Oh Lord, I'm cutting up already. Now, Rose City says, I got to come up on the screen because he saluted you. Rose City said, hi, Bionic Woman, salute. Yes, indeed. Then we got Coasted, says, hey, Bionic Woman. Bionic Woman say, hey, Benny, and love. And we got Ice Andre in the house. I had a cousin very close, younger than me, and he passed a few years, almost a decade ago. And I loved him. The most mildest, kind person on this earth, coolest person on this earth. But he had passed. Now John Thompson say hello, Bionic Woman. Bionic Woman say hi, John. Now let's get back to this information, family. Let's get back to this information. But Dre say hi, Bionic Woman, and hi, Ice Andre. So let me get back so we can get to it, so we can have it done in a timely fashion for those that are watching this recorded, not just live. So we appreciate it. Let me make sure I'm pulling it up right. Now, let us continue. So family, so now number 2, PACT Act key components. So what are the key components of the PACT Act? Let's find out. All right, key components, key parts to it. There we go. Now you follow me? I may not read all the information. Sometimes I do, but the PACT Act expands and extends, make you more eligible, because I have trouble saying that word, for VA healthcare for veterans with toxic exposure and veterans of the Vietnam era, Gulf War era, and post 9/11 era. All right. So you can go to the VA hospital. That's the key thing there. You get more benefits to be able to go to the VA hospital. Now, also, it deals with when it comes to your presumptive status, when it comes to you being diagnosed. You got it. You make sure you get your diagnosis for the ailment, and they can say, well, since you got the diagnosis for this ailment, let's say it was diabetes. I don't know if diabetes is one of the presumptive illnesses. So let's say you got the diagnosis for fatigue syndrome, and you were over in this part of the country doing this war or doing this operation, we will assume that you got it while you were there. So all you got to do is be in the area and have the diagnosed illnesses that are related to that exposure. And we're going to go over all of that. Don't worry about that. All right. So let me read that again. The VA will improve the decision-making process for determining what medical conditions, that's a diagnosis, that you got to be diagnosed for, of course, will be considered for presumptive status. Now let's go down to the next one, dealing with the screening. All right. Every enrolled veteran will receive an initial toxic exposure screening and a follow-up screening every 5 years. Let me ask y'all this, family. Who in here then went and did their screening for the toxic exposure yet? If you haven't, you're not signed up for the PACT Act, you don't have to respond on this. Only the people that sign up for the PACT Act, have you done your toxic exposure already? Screening. I'm on the third one to the left. Halfway through. Veterans who are not enrolled, but who are eligible to enroll, will have an opportunity to enroll and receive the screening. All right. Now let's go to the next one. Now they're trying to educate the staff on the next one. Remember, I don't know how well they're going to educate the VA because they have trouble with our claims, but we're going to give them the benefit of the doubt, right? Now on this one, VA healthcare staff and claims processor. So in specific, they're naming the claims processor who we have hard time for them doing the claims we have now. So they say the VA claims processor will receive toxic exposure related education and training. So they're supposed to be informed. So K10 say they haven't went yet. Okay, try to, if you can, if it's to your benefit, try to get in there because you don't want to mess the bag up. I'm saying that I'm kind of hypocritical because I haven't went to it yet. Now, Bionic Woman, hi, Ice Andre, yes indeed. Now, and Thumper is in the house. Everybody, he just say hi. You see how Thumper, he one of our main people. He say, "What's up, Thumper?" Thumper is a retired veteran. This is our brother. He recently, I forget what year he retired, but this the table flipper right here. If stuff don't go right. Now let's go to the second side. Now this is where it gets family. This is where it starts getting into the money. That's why a lot of people are here. Now we're on the second number one. For those that haven't been here, go back when we're done and watch the first one. Watch this live stream from the beginning. Now, this is another key component of the PACT Act. The act requires research studies on the mortality of veterans who served in Southwest Asia during the Gulf War, post 9/11, veterans' health trends, and veteran cancer rates. All right. So these are things that they're trying to discover and deal with here. All right. Our brother, let's see what he said. Now let's see it. He say 2 sinus surgeries, okay, and 6 colon intestinal with polyps. You need to let them know all that. You need documentation. Get documentation of that, and you keep that. And get you, if you don't have a notebook or like a binder, start putting all that in there. So when you go, you'll have it in one place. If you haven't done, that's one thing I had to learn to do. Thumper, he laughing at me and by flipping old tables. He say, "How's everyone doing this evening?" I'm doing wonderful because I'm here with the family. Bionic Woman, how's the knee? I said something about that earlier. I should have asked too. Now, we're on the second to the last here. The act will help VA build a stronger and more skilled workforce to meet the growing demand for benefits and services. Why they have to do this, y'all? Because the Congress them give them a lot of money for this PACT Act, and they expect them to do the right thing with the money. Remember, we saw that hearing where they can't explain how much money they need or how much money they got. Now, what can you work? Now let's see what's going. Let's see what it say here. Thumper say, "Hey John." He say, K10 say, "Done already. Good job, good job." Thumper says, "H-Town, how was the graduation?" Well, I got to come up on the screen and say that. I'll tell y'all about it when we get, but it went wonderful. It was good. I'll tell you more about it once we get through with the lesson here. Now, Coasty says, "Hey Thumper," and then Thumper say, "Coasty," and Bionic Woman says, "Thumper, the knee is still swollen and sore," because she's in convalescence and recovering from the knee surgery. We actually did a live stream on knee surgery. So if you have certain problems, we'll be covering them. Now let's see what the next one is. Now, after that, this is the key thing. How y'all feel about this? Tell me, family, how y'all feel about the last one. The PACT Act authorizes 31 new facilities across the country, providing greater access to VA healthcare. How y'all feel about that? H-Town gonna come up the screen because we got a few new people here, and I want y'all to see my face. I'm an H-Town vet. We'd like to welcome you to this live stream. Now, how y'all feel? Should they allow us to go outside? Who are y'all? Do y'all rather do the community care, or do you want them to build more VA hospitals, more VA clinics, or would you prefer to go outside the VA system to get health care? Which one? Let me ask you this here, family. If you think we need more VA hospitals and clinics, put a 1 in the chat. If you would rather go outside of the VA healthcare system and do community care with private, the VA pay for it, but you go outside and do that, put a 2 in the chat. And you rather, or if you want to do both, put a 1 and a 2 in the chat. Let us know. We want to know, because they're talking about under the PACT Act, they want to build more VA facilities. but are the ones that they have out right now, are they running properly? Talk to me. Wow, family, do you hear this here? Where else are you gonna get this kind of information? Benny say 2. He'd rather go to a private doctor. Okay, Bionic Woman says 2. Okay. Now, K10 says 1 and 2. So they want to have the option to do some stuff at the VA hospital and clinics and some outside. That's cool. Come on, family, talk to us. Now, Thumper says 1 and 2. All right. Then Love say, hello, Thumper. Now, Madre says 2. So I'm with Madre. I'm so bad with the VA. I'm so burnt with them. I'd rather go outside. Now, let's see. Because they're billing, they say here 31 new VA healthcare facilities to deal with the PACT Act, to deal with the number of veterans that's coming in. And that may mean one closer to you. Now, here, Brett has to always be contrary. Brett says 1, 2, and 3. How can it be 1, 2, and 3? I didn't give no 3. So he want them all. Now, Andre says 1 and 2. So y'all like to have the option to be able to go to the VA hospital, and also in addition to going to the VA hospital, you want to also be able to go to community care. Okay. Benny says Bernie. Okay, Love said 1 and 2 need a choice. So I'm assuming, so you said no pigeonhole myself. If I just want to go to outside doctors, there might be a drawback. Y'all tell me what y'all think the drawback would be to going to an outside doctor if the VA's paying for it. What would we need? We can't get done with an outside doctor that we can only get done at the VA. There might be something. Just let me know. Something I might be missing. Thumper says, hey, Love, Madre, Brett, Benny. I told y'all we're going to slow walk this thing. Love say, hello, Madre. Now, Brett says, hi, Benny. Where's Chief at? Chief not here yet, but he was holding it down. And I think he's doing something with the family with his wife. Now, Benny said, Burger King. Question mark. Good to see you, Brett, from Bionic Woman. And Brett said, yes, Burger King and Popeyes. Thank you, Benny. Y'all out of control. Now, then Thumper said, I think I have more options. Okay, he said, I think having more options will cut down on long wait times for appointments. That's good at the VA. Who's ever had an appointment that's been at least 4 to 6 months out? Anybody in here, put a Y in the chat if you've ever had any appointments 4 to 6 months out, and it's something you needed to go to and you was tripping about it. Now, Bionic Woman say, Brett, I sure was thinking about Popeyes today. Now, let's get to it, family. I'm gonna get to y'all chat. We got to get back to the lesson here. We can caught up on that. Now let us continue. So Benny says yes. Okay. Bionic Woman say, please, Bionic Woman, please tell me less pain. Okay. And then Thumper say, I would have been there sooner, but stupid train, great night to ride. Yes, know how that is. Now let us continue. This information, we're going to make sure you get what you need to know what the PACT Act is tonight. All right, family? Now, the third thing you need to know is about the Gulf War era and the post 9/11, how to be eligible for it, okay? Post 9/11, how do you qualify? Let's talk about it. So here we go, family. Where else you going to get the information broke down in this type of way? That's why I say we need to be here, family. We need to make sure it's right. Dealing with Gulf War era and post 9/11, how can you be eligible? Let's start with the Gulf War, okay? We ain't gonna be mean. He say Navy. Oh, when he say Navy, Brett say thank you for the prayers for the Navy won on Saturday. He's just talking about the Navy football team. He ain't booing none of y'all Navy people. Thumper is just talking about the Navy football team because that was the inside joke. Now let's get to it here. Now those of you know, then I know because I was in Germany when this thing broke out, getting ready to PCS back to Fort Polk, Louisiana, and then Desert Storm broke out and froze me in Germany, right? So listen here. So if a veteran serves in any of these locations and time periods, they are eligible for the new Gulf War related presumptions. This includes the airspace above any of these locations. So if you were flying in the air and you was exposed, that's you too. You see how you got the planes up there, the fighter pilots? Did you hear me? He said, thank you, Thumper, for the praise. He said, hey, Thumper, you know, Brett, he ain't trying to hear what nothing we have to say. Now let's see the locations. Let's say that you in the because I remember you were saying earlier. Let me get back to our partner saying that you were in from 89 to 91. So you were in, and if you went there or K10 or you were exposed to any of the chemicals or any of the TA-50, as we call it in the military, any of the equipment that could expose you to. Now look what it say. On or after August the 2nd, 1990, this is for the Gulf War, Desert Storm. If you were in Iraq, if you were in Kuwait, I was in both. You see where those oil wells are burning? I was literally there, but I was on a tank. I wasn't in no airplane. I was in a tank. And it was dark, my friends. For those of you that were there, it was dark because Saddam had set the oil wells on fire in Kuwait. And we had to go run them out in our tanks, but they had left already. So they just set them all afire. Now, so Iraq, Kuwait, which is Iraq, who we was fighting against, and Kuwait was the country that was attacked by Saddam Hussein and Iraq, which he's the leader of Iraq. Bahrain, that's where we flew out on the airplane from when the war was over, in a small, very rich country called Bahrain. Now, I don't know, I said, oh man, I know Qatar, Saudi Arabia. I was in Saudi Arabia, but I don't know about Oman or Qatar. I don't know if I was there because we moved around a lot. Let's see what else. Saudi Arabia. That's where we landed in when we came in. Came in through Saudi Arabia on a big old civilian airplane, and we arrived in Tent City in Saudi Arabia, and Somalia, and the United Arab Emirates. All right. Now, that's for Gulf War. Now, let's do a post 9/11 dealing with Afghanistan and places like that. Now, listen. That's on or after September 11, 2001. So this is the 9/11, the way you can qualify. If you was in Afghanistan, Djibouti, Egypt, Jordan, Yemen, Uzbekistan, Syria, and Lebanon. If you were in any of these places, you need to make sure you contact, because it could be back pay benefits for you or even for your family members if you don't survive. So you need to make sure you get in there with that. All right, let me see what we got here. Let me see. Since we read that information, let me get. Brett said, where's Mr. International? I love his laugh. He come in sometimes he get busy. Now, but he's always supportive. I thank him for everything. Brett says, Thumper, your son is doing good in boot camp. His son in boot camp and one of our sisters. I ain't seen about it since last week. Now let's see what K10 says. So do you think Operation Earnest will qualify for the PACT Act? Earnest will start in 87 and end in September of 88. Now I'd have to find out. It may be on here. I don't remember Earnest, but we'll see. We're gonna have to look into that. You look into it too, but we have to Let's see if I may have put it on there. I forget that one. We're gonna see if Ernest qualified, because there's some other places that we're gonna talk about. Now Thumper says Brett Monday, yes, he passed his swimming qualified, and he experienced the C chamber, which is the CS chamber. I guess that's the gas chamber, the chemical chamber, or whatever. Now, because his son, Thumper's son, is in basic training. Now let us continue. Now, this you may not know about. They have new radiation presumptive locations. So let's see, K10, if they're covered under here. So there are other locations dealing with the PACT Act that are new rate, and they may have some more coming out. We're going to be keeping up on that too. If there's new areas that they're adding into the PACT Act. So it's based on your location. Now, so here we go. So the ones that they have, so understand, new radiation presumptive locations. If you were called to respond to one of the listed cleanup and response missions below, you may be eligible for radiation exposure presumptives under the PACT Act. Now, let us know, K10, was it a cleanup area where you went? Was that where y'all cleaned up? Let us know. If Ernest, we're going to have to look into that. Now, the cleanup at New Witok Atoll. So that was from that was back in January 1st, 1977. December the 31st, 1980, through that. Now, then you also have the cleanup of the Air Force B-52 bomber carrying nuclear weapons off the coast of Palomares, Spain. And that was from January the 17th, 1966 through March the 31st, 1967. I wasn't even born yet. But some of you Vietnam veterans, or those who were during that era, you might have been exposed to it. So you need to know, this is other ones that they had. Respond to the fire on board the Air Force B-52 bomber carrying nuclear weapons near Thule Air Force Base in Greenland. Okay, January the 27th, 1968 through September the 25th, 1968. Now, you know what's wild about that? I was born while that was going on. I was born September 19th. Y'all remember that because I had what? I had my birthday celebration there. Let's see what he said. So he said, Pat, let's see what K10 say. I read that it was expanded to include Operation Ernest Will. What we're going to do on the next one, we're going to get that information, K10, and we're going to go over it thoroughly. I don't like to speak on something unless I get the thorough knowledge of it, and we'll definitely go over that next time, okay? Y'all remind me before we get off that I make sure I do that. So that's that. Now, conditions presumed to be service connected. So meaning, now listen, understand what we're saying here. If you got the condition, you need a diagnosis for it. You cannot have a diagnosis for the condition and it fall under the PACT Act. Presumptive meaning they just assume that if you got the condition and you were in one of these areas, that they assume that it's service connected. This is not direct service connection. This is presumptive. They just assume you got it, but you got to have the diagnosis of the condition, okay? All right, so let's go into that. Family, I told you, we're going to break it down here. We're going to make it plain. Now, let us continue. Oh, what y'all were asking me earlier, what are some of the conditions? Remember, a condition is different from the symptom. So brain cancer has certain symptoms, all right? Chronic bronchitis has certain symptoms. Your symptoms is what help you get diagnosed with the condition. Once you're diagnosed, and if it's one of these conditions here, like brain cancer, chronic bronchitis. The other, I forgot what that is. How you say that? I knew what it was. I'll get it in a minute. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, chronic rhythmia, chronic sinusitis, which is like I forget what sinusitis, like sinus problem. I think one of y'all mentioned that earlier. Now, gastrointestinal cancer of any type. Now that's a broad brush there. Glioblastoma. I can't pronounce some of these words. I don't want to mess them up. But head cancer of any type. High blood pressure. Now I'm assuming when we say head cancer, that could be cancer on the outside of the head too. All right. High blood pressure, which is hypertension. So that's one of the most frequent ones. So even though you got it, if you're diagnosed with high blood pressure and you were in one of the areas that we covered, and we're going to look it up for K10 to see if Ernest Will is in there also. Okay? That location. Thank you for letting them know. That's why we need you here, K10, and all the new people. Y'all bring such new information. Lung disease, interstitial lung disease, kidney cancer, lymphomatic cancer of any type, lymphoma of any type, melanoma, then monoclonia. I don't know what that is, but you know, undermining significance. Okay. Neck cancer. I had never heard of neck cancer. Now that's not, I know people, I know they called it that. That's a new one on me. Pancreatic cancer. Remember, your pancreas is different from your stomach. I'm kind of pulmonary fibrosis. Okay. I skipped one of them. Pleuritis. Then I'm gonna go down. Reproductive cancer of any type. Anything that mess with your reproductive organs, like prostate cancer, ovarian cancer, anything, breast cancer, anything that deals with your reproductive system that the VA affected you from having children, you go ahead and you've had to have your ovaries removed, anything happen, your prostate removed, you need to file if you were in those areas. And it says respiratory, breathing related cancer of any type of respiratory cancer. Now this, I've heard this sarcoidosis, sarcoidosis. Now those are the symptoms. Now let's see, y'all have any of these y'all got questions about? We kind of talk. I'm gonna read the chat while we got them up here. I'm gonna leave them up here for a minute. So this is look what it says. As of August, these are conditions presumed to be service connected. These are conditions presumed to be service connected. Now, as of August the 10th, 2022, a long list of new conditions are presumed to be service connected due to various in-service toxic exposures. Apply now at va.gov//PACT Act to expedite your claim and benefits. All right, family? Now, where else you going to get this information in such detail, family? Come on, talk to us. Now, let's see what we got here. Now, look, Brett say, September was your birthday. Oops, I missed it. You were 59. I wasn't no 59, Brett. I ain't that old yet. I'm gonna see if you remember what I was. So K10 escorted oil tankers in and out of the Gulf, providing protection to crews putting out oil well fires. Oh yes, K10. K10, we need to find out more information about that. You got my email channel. Anybody got information about any other places that they don't list here? Please let us know, and I'm gonna research it, because we got to get that information out there. And even if they don't have it on there, you need to file something complaining about they didn't acknowledge that. That's how things different events or exposures that happen, they don't know about it unless you complain sometime. Then they have to do research at the VA. Now, Love say, not part of the PACT Act, nuclear bomb testing in Nevada operation, Plum Bob. Yeah, that's just showing the history of it, because I believe, wasn't your father in one of those tests? Love, lymphoma and melanoma. Yes. Oh, so that's common system with that. Something happened back, I think, in the 40s or 50s when they did the nuclear test. Now, Brett Monday say, how is Boomer and Frog Princess? Frog Princess was going to tell how we could get her music. Yes, I'm gonna have to look and see if she put that on there. Oh, wow, multiple melanomas. Wow. He said, yes, H-Town. Now, let us continue, family. Look, we ain't been up but an hour in it. We getting this information done, and we keeping a steady crowd, and we thank y'all for being here, because we're going to cover this information. And like I say, if y'all know any veterans that are out there on the, like this homeless veteran here, y'all know any veterans that's out there on the street that don't know about the PACT Act, please, let me put myself on the screen. Please go and contact them, give them some information, or tell them where they can go, help them out in some way, because sometimes they might be cut out from the system. This could be Vietnam veterans. This could be, Afghanistan, post 9/11 and Gulf War. So we need to make sure this stuff's straight, okay? Can we do this, family? Because they may not have access to the internet. Some of them may, but we need to make sure that some of our homeless veterans, they call them unhoused veterans, are straight to. We want number 6, healthcare enrollment eligibility. All right, now some of you that are not qualified to go to the VA hospital under the PACT Act, you might be able to, or you will be able to. All right, especially for the conditions that you have. Now, healthcare enrollment eligibility. Now, follow it, family. Are y'all following us here? So, veterans who served in the following locations and time periods can enroll in the VA healthcare. Now, if you were in the Republic of Vietnam between January the 9th, 1962 and May the 7th, 1975. A lot of people don't know that Vietnam went on for a long time. And I don't think the actual date was over to 77 or 75, the actual war, even though there wasn't much going on toward the end. Now, Brett said he just shared this on Twitter. Thank you, Brett. Now I'm about to show y'all something that I was telling y'all before. Another one, Thailand. If you were in Thailand at any U.S. or Royal Thailand, Thai base between January the 9th, 1962 and June the 30th, 1976. Key on the dates. Now, this is the one I'm going to tell you about. They coming out with it. Remember I told y'all a story? Let me come up here. About a veteran I helped that was a friend of mine's father-in-law who was an Air Force veteran, but he had got captured in a place, but I couldn't tell you. Now I can tell you. He passed now, but I can tell you because it's on here. Because he gonna have a hard time getting his benefits because he was in where? He was in Cambodia, and legally we wasn't supposed to be in Cambodia. He was putting down beacons for the airplanes to land in Cambodia, and he got captured. And when he got captured, him and the other guys, they put him in these little bamboo things, and they had to do what they do to get out of there. And they had to kind of put one of them down. So that was really bothering him, But they were able to get out because they got their beacons again. But when we applied for it, they say we could not confirm nor deny that this happened. But we don't disagree with the claim, and it was approved because the VA didn't want to go into details because it was top secret. Okay. I'm telling you, so even with top secret, guess what? How long it took him to get it? I think because he didn't want to get it because he said, I'm about to pass in 4 months or so. I forget how many months. I said about 4. And I said, well, that'd be 4 months with your benefits. And he about to lose his house. He kept his house. When he passed, he didn't live 4 months. He lived about 3 or 4 years, at least 2. And I went to his funeral and I was there for his family, and his wife set for life. They didn't lose. They had 2 houses. They didn't lose either one of them. And I thank God for that, man. You just don't know, because he's good people, real good people. You understand? Now, I ain't trying to get all emotional over here. Now let's see what else. Let's go down to so we deal with that. We deal with Thailand. Let's go to Laos. Between December the 1st, 1965 and September the 3rd, 1969, certain provinces of Cambodia, not all areas, because they were in certain areas, and the dates are a little different for each one, so you need to make sure that you know the dates. And if you don't, you still file for it. Between April the 16th, 1969 and April the 30th, 1969. I don't remember where I was over in Desert Storm. Heck, I would just file. Heck, I knew I was in the middle of the desert. I could tell the difference between Saudi Arabia and Iraq, because the sand, it was more, it was real like a beach in the part of Saudi Arabia was in, but when we got to Iraq, it was kind of more little hedges like thing, little bushes, and the ground was darker. I guess that from the bombing, I don't know. Now, Guam and America Samoa, Guam and America Samoa, or their territorial waters. So even if you were in the waters because you were in the Navy, you didn't ever hit land, you covered too. Now, the waters that they control, you covered too. Between January the 9th, 1962 and July the 31st, 1980. And this is in Guam, okay? Now, Johnston Atoll, or a ship that was called there, either the Johnston Atoll or a ship that was called there, between January the 1st, 1972 and September the 30th, 1977. All right, I'm about 9 years old. So you need to make sure, this sounds like a lot of the Navy veterans. Now, here we go. Here we go to the other one. Vietnam era veterans are now able to apply for 2 new Agent Orange presumptive conditions. What is that? Hypertension, which is high blood pressure, and monoclonal gammopathic of internal undermining significance. I don't know what that is. We got to look that up. Now, all right, now, he say top secret, a few bombs were tested in Operation Plum Bob. Okay. Now, Brett say he was in, now look what Brett say. He was in Guam 1979. Let me see Guam. You were there during that time. Have you filed for the PACT Act, brother? Do you have any of the conditions that we mentioned? Huh? Do you have you got any of the stuff, the symptoms mentioned? You need to look more into that. And Love say that Vietnam veterans was told to keep quiet. Yeah, they was. And that's tragic. And I'm glad you fighting on your father's behalf. Now listen what it says. Special enrollment periods. So it's over with, but still check. Don't stop checking, family. October the 1st, 2020 to October the 1st, 2023. Still check, okay? Because they sometimes open it up and they may have it closed, but I wouldn't stop to not check. For post 9/11 combat veterans who separated, because remember they add new areas every day, so you might fall in there. So constantly check. Huh? Am I right? Combat veterans who separated or discharged between September 11, 2001 and October the 1st, 2013, enrollment is free. There are no annual costs, and care may be free as well. Now look who's in the house. Everybody show love to John J. He said, hello, H-Town and chat. Tariq moved. We ain't heard from him. Why? We worried about him. If y'all hear from Tariq, I'm going to send him an email. I think I got his email. And Thumper, Brett, love, Bionic Woman. He say, I don't want you to poke the bear. He said, I don't want to poke the bear. I'm 100% IU. Now, when it comes to the PACT Act, I only heard of one veteran who actually got a reduction by applying for the PACT Act. Because remember, that's what Brett is concerned about. Because if you file a claim, you can be reduced even. But many of those like myself, that's 100% permanent total. Like Brett Money, we don't want to mess with the benefits. But you can do it and there shouldn't be no problem. Okay, now, but they can, when you go in there for the PACT Act, they can, now y'all follow me? They can open up other claims. They can open up other claims, but they're usually not doing it. But I'm not saying that they won't. That might reduce some of your other benefits. John J. say, what are they going to do about the veterans who worked in Navy shipyards? They were exposed to a lot. Now you need to know, were you exposed to the lead? Were you exposed to some of the chemicals that came back on the ships from those areas? You got to have proof that they were there. Find out dates and everything. Love say, yeah, Brett, no need to poke the bear. All right. Now, we're going to ask the question about that when we get through. Should you poke the bear and go to the PACT? I'm going to ask y'all now, who think the PACT Act is worth poking the bear? Meaning filing a claim, even though you might got the benefits that you need. You might be 100%, or you said where you want to be and you don't want to get reduced on other things. Because whenever you open up a claim, they might expose others. Now, number 7, toxic exposure screening for veterans. Now, some of y'all said y'all went to the toxic exposure screening. Let's see what's going on here, family. Now, if you want to get the screening, who wants to do the screening? You hadn't had a chance to do it. Who? All veterans enrolled in the VA healthcare. VA healthcare. Anybody, you can do it. I guess it say what? A quick 5 to 10 minute series of questions to identify and document any potential exposure to toxins during military service. Now, when? At least one every 5 years. All right. Where? VA medical center and clinics. Medical centers and clinics. So the VA clinics and the VA medical centers, you can get this done. Now, why? Supports veterans' long-term health plans and informs whole health care. Yes. How? Veteran can ask about the screening at their next VA appointment. Now, so if you got a VA appointment, you can do it there, okay? Now, and another benefit is it can give benefits to your family if you pass or while you're still alive, okay? Now, let's see what. Now, Love say, yeah, Brett, no poking the bear. Oh, I read that one. And then Benny says, to me, if you are, I don't know, UF stand for, you are rated, if you are 55 or older, don't be scared to poke the bear. 55-year rule will help you. It helps. It won't stop them from getting you, but it helps. Now, let's see what Love said. He says, my father did that, was a joke, never helped him, still got denied. Yeah, I did one of the screenings, but not this one. Now, let's see what K10 is saying. K10 says, I don't bring this topic up much at all. My ship was the USS Vincennes. We got into a firefight with 13 IRGU's bolt guns. Wow. And during the skirmish, we weren't informed of a possible somebody taking it light, one of them kamikaze attacks by Iran. Wow. You need to document, you need to file for that, K10. You need to let them know about it. Definitely so. And you need, if you know the dates, the time, how many vehicles was involved, you know, what type of weaponry, document as much. I know it's painful, but document as much as you can. Love say, my father said they were treating them like guinea pigs. Treating them like guinea pigs. Now we got a couple of more slides on this, family, and we ain't but at a 1 hour and 42 minutes. We doing good. I hope the information is informative. Number 8, we got 8, 9, and 10, and we'll be done. Filing claims to receive benefits dealing with the PACT Act. All right. Now, filing claims to receive benefits. Veterans can file a claim for a new presumptive condition. Now listen, number 1, the first one is new claim. Veteran has never filed for the presumptive condition. So whatever the presumptive condition is, you've never filed for it. That's a new claim. Now, what's a supplemental claim dealing with the PACT Act? The presumptive condition was previously denied, but is now considered to be presumptive. So when you first file your claim, it wasn't considered to be a presumptive condition, but after they added certain other locations, well, now it is, okay? Now, if the VA denied one of the 2 presumptive conditions in the past, but the veteran may now be eligible for benefits, the VA will try to contact them. There's no need to wait to file a supplemental claim, okay? Now, next thing, how can you file for benefits? VA is prioritizing the claims of veterans with cancer. They always do that, so you need to know that. So if you're suffering from cancer, they're not waiting around, because that can really damage your health quickly and lead to your demise. They're taking claims of veterans with cancer to make sure they get timely access to the care and benefits they need. Now let's talk about pending claims. Pending claims. If a veteran's condition was added to the list of presumptive conditions after the claim was filed, the VA will consider it on a presumptive basis. Now, here we go. Presumptive conditions do not require proof that the military service caused the condition. This is not a direct claim, so you don't need proof. You just need a diagnosis of the condition and you were in those areas. So they're just going to assume that the 2 are connected. Now, veteran only need to meet the service requirement, and meaning they were there in that area, and have a current diagnosis of the presumptive condition. Y'all need to make sure you really read that one. Veterans should submit any supporting documents to assist with their claim. Like, you got documentation that you in that area, you got photos that you in that area, any of that. Now let's see what we got here. Thumper says, instead of asking you a bunch of questions, I think they should run the appropriate test. Yes. Like you said, I was in the Gulf decades ago. Hell, I have issues remembering names and dates at times. Me too. Same here, brother. I'm in total agreement with you with that. On that with you. Love say, the information you are providing is good for veterans. Thank you. Now let's get to, I think, our last 2 slides here. And I thank y'all for your patience, the people that are in the room. Family, y'all give me the life I need. Let me come up on the screen for a second. Y'all really encourage me to do this because it's really important to me that y'all, y'all benefit from the information. And I thank y'all for the kind words, love, and how y'all have all told me kind words tonight. We ain't getting to no love fest up in here. Oh, Lord. Got me saying, hey, I'm not crying, it's just something in my eye. Now, let's continue. We're going to come back, but thank y'all for being patient. Let's get to these last 2 slides. Number 9, other affected veterans and survivors. All right? Are you following me? So remember, it ain't just the veterans that was over there in these infected areas that was exposed to burn pits and toxic exposure, all right, on certain dates. It's also their dependents and survivors. Let's talk about it, and other veterans. Now, family, other affected veterans and survivors, what about additional benefits and care for other veterans and their survivors? This is what we were talking about. Say, well, what about if you wasn't there? As you can see on the map we have to the right, it shows where Kuwait is. It shows Saudi Arabia. It shows, I think that's Iraq. And it shows Bahrain. It's got many of them there. That's the area. Now, this is what it says. Under the PACT Act, survivors may be eligible for VA benefits, including dependency and indemnity compensation and burial benefits. So they might qualify for certain things themselves. Dependence and indemnity compensation and burial benefits, that was linked, but I'm going to have a link here. Get the care and benefits you earn and deserve. Apply at va.gov/PACT Act today. And I think they've already done it. The dates have passed, but it's good to check into it because they're putting new areas every day. Now let's see what we have here. K10 says, we made an absolute horrible mistake and shot down by accident a plane we thought was a fighter jet. Yeah, that happens. That happens. Love say, my father presumptive goes back years, finally got approved. He no longer here. Yeah, but we want your father to rest in power. And a part of him is here. You are here, love. A part of his DNA is still here. Because I miss my family to this day, because most of my relatives are older, and they passed away, and I miss them. I understand. Now, K10 says, the greatest sorrow of my life, it was a civilian airliner. With 290 people on board. Worst day of my life. Let me ask you this here. I got to come up on the screen for you on this. Or did you get help, mental health counseling for this? And if you're not service connected, you need to file for service connected if you're diagnosed with depression or any mental health condition like PTSD, because this sounds like you may need to get evaluated to see if you haven't done already. Because we hear, things happen, and that's very horrible what happened. And so we gotta do things, to support you, make sure you're, because incidents happen. Things happen when I was over there. I'm glad you feel candid enough to talk to us. We appreciate you. Now the last one. When or how should I file a claim? This is what it said. When. Apply now. We give you the contact information there, as you can see, and we give you the phone number, and we give you the website. If you have, let me say this. What if I have previously been denied? Okay, if you denied for the PACT Act before, we kind of went into that. Let's talk about it. Veterans previously denied a toxic exposure related claim are encouraged to file a supplemental claim. Once a supplemental claim is received, the VA will review the claim under the new law. Okay? For more information, visit va.gov/PACT or call 1-800-MY-VA-411. Now, yes, indeed. But keep coming, K10, because we're going to be here as your support, and we need you, and you know, and you need us. We need each other. Okay? That's really important. Now, let's see where we at on this thing. If you haven't done so already, we got over 28 people in here. Smash that like button. We appreciate it. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. It's going on. It just be doing all kind of stuff. Smash that like button, family. Smash that like button. Smash that like button. We got 24, one person to subscribe. If you haven't dropped off, make sure you got thumbs up button is hit. We want to boost the algorithm. Okay, let me see where we got it. That joke. All right, I'm trying to get it back where it was. But thank y'all. We're pretty much done with that. Oh, we got another one. All right, keep smashing that like button, family, if you haven't done it. All right, that's what we try and get back up there. Smash that like button. Okay, we went up to about 2 or 3. Now let us continue here. We want to hear from you now, family. Now this is all about you now. Now let's see what K10 says. So since it's time to hear from you, we at the after party, family. We are at the after party. For those of you that don't know, here at the H-Town Vet, we come to the after party where you get to talk, We want to hear from you. The power is in your hand. So family, we want to know what you think about this information. We want to know anything you want to talk about with the VA. If you want to talk about life in general, as long as it's within reason, we here. Thomas says, good stuff you're putting out to our veteran community. Yes, thank you. I received that. I can tell by the number of people that's in here. Y'all don't know, family. The channel has just been here a year. And we thank y'all, Now, here we go. Love say, K10. We support you here. No worries. Yeah, no worries at all. We got your back, K10. We family here, and we keep the trolls to a minimum. Ain't nobody gonna be. I share stuff about how I'm feeling. I know this is a public site. I ain't putting up with none of it. Somebody talking stupid, attacking us. We tell them chill. We can put them in timeout. Give them the boot. Love say hello, Thomas. And K10 say, thanks, love. Yes, indeed. That's from our heart, man. You stay around here long enough. Coasty just been here, about 3 weeks now? Coasty fell in like he family. We have such good people. We had one person come in that's not even a veteran saying, can I come in? So, yes. Oh, yeah. Now look what Thomas say. Oh, I hope I got that. He say, we got you, KT, and that's from Love. Now, this all about y'all now. Thomas say, what's going on, love? And of course, I might have some slides coming up to keep it from getting slow, but I hope we got to the main thing. Now, let me ask you this here. They changed the law down here in Texas. We used to just use our disabled veteran tags to park in handicap. As a veteran, do they let y'all park in handicap, or you got to have a blue placard to do that, or the handicap symbol? If you have disabled veteran license plate in your state, let us know what that state is. Do they require you to have the blue placard in the window? If you don't have the handicap on the license plate, that's all I'm talking about. It just say DV tags or disabled veteran tag. Let us know. Thomas say, oh, let me go up here. Thomas say, what's going on, love say, you are very welcome, K10. And Thomas say, K10, we got you. We got your 3 o'clock, your 6 o'clock, your 9 o'clock, and your 12 o'clock. Peace. You know, what our brothers were feeling kind of down the other night because of them dreams. We here for you. We here, family. Come on now. Can we do this here? Can we talk, family? Family, y'all doing good on those. Y'all doing good. If you just come in here, smash that like button. If this information has been a benefit to you, we thank you. Now, the after party is here, family. What you want to talk about? Now, we're going to stay on as long as we need to. No longer. Now, love say, disabled veteran place and disabled travel placard. Okay, you got to have both of them in California. Now, K Love say, I hope to stay in touch through my journey with the VA. Yeah, we want you to stay in touch. Sounds good. K10, that's from Love. Yeah, just sometimes you may feel like talking, sometimes you don't. Just sometimes just look in and just keep it on. I get the views on it. And we know, let us know you're here because we just happy because we need a place where we can go and express what we won't be judged or put down like, oh, what you complaining about? You got all the benefits and all this here. They just get, you don't want to hear that from people. You want to go somewhere where people understand what you're going through. What's that say on Cheers? That show Cheers? Don't you like to go where everybody know your name? You know what's up. Now, love say, California gives you both just in case. Okay. Yeah, they give them down here both, but you just got to ask your doctor kind of look a little more here. Yeah, for the blue. But it used to be all you had to do was the DV tag. In 2022, I think they changed the law. Now you need both. Now, any questions, any statements? We want to hear from you now. Thumper says, K10, make sure you turn on notifications. Did you hear that? K10, turn on notifications because sometimes I have unscheduled live streams and we need to be now look, somebody else say, this is what Rose City D said. Y'all here? You here? That's my Louisiana brother. You understand? Huh? What part of the boot you from, brother? I'm down here in Texas. Let me tell y'all something. I'm sorry, I don't mean to get off. Let me tell y'all something. Huh? We don't like nobody in our kitchen down here in Texas. But when they come from Louisiana, we ain't never said, nah, man, nah, y'all don't need to come in the kitchen. Nah, we let them in there. We ain't never heard nobody come because a lot of our Louisiana brothers and sisters, they come down here. Huh? Now, I'm not actually related to nobody from Louisiana other than probably by marriage, but now, it's an amazing thing. They come down, they like our first cousins. Louisiana, Texas, East Texas, we have a bond that people don't understand. A lot of them come down from New Orleans and from Shreveport and all those places, Baton Rouge, Lake Charles. They come down here, man, I love that boudin. You understand? Huh, that gumbo, that jambalaya. I'm not a big jambalaya person, but let's finish. Let me get back to his serious business. He say, it is tough to tie the radioactivity upper and lower extremities to cervical strain for back condition service connected. Now it is, I wish Mr. International, he probably busy because he been coming on live. Mr. International is really, if you need some help on that, get to my email and I'll try to hook you up with Mr. International because he helps people with that kind of stuff. He helped several people in the chat. And he'll have a more detailed understanding, but I'm glad you brought the question up. And he might watch this, he might be watching now. Now listen when they say, Brett say, Gwen, you got some gumbo? How is Military Mike? We haven't heard back from Military Mike. We're praying for Military Mike. Matter of fact, we're going to be praying for our brother Rose City with his claim, trying to get that upper and lower extremities for cervical strain. We're gonna let me say a quick prayer here, y'all. Dear Lord, we ask that you bless Bionic Woman in her knee. We ask that you bless Military Mike and his sleeping problems. We ask that you be there for Rose City, God, Rose City D, that you bless him. And we ask that you continue to give us the energy to support each other and help us through our discouraging times. And we ask you to bless Mr. International, to bless our sister Gwen, wherever she's at, and our sister Adrian, and our sister Law, our sister Jag 83, and our other brothers and sisters, sister Alaskan Ice, Alaskany, Dog-Faced Soldier, bless him. We ask that you bless all our people. In Jesus' name, amen. I'm sorry, y'all, you know, I ain't saved, but I'm gonna getting saved again talking to y'all, but I'm backsliding. Listen, now Bionic Woman says, K10, we are here for you. Now listen, always solid. She say what she mean and she mean what she say and she speak for us. You understand? All right? She speak for us. Now, love, say amen. Okay. Oh, look, hold on. I've been praying. Let me get to, he say, she say, here for you. She say, we are here for you. It's not your fault. You were under orders during the time in the military. Yes, indeed. Look what he said. He or she, I don't know if she, but K10 said, I just subscribed. Thank you. And you know what? You didn't just subscribe, you just become a part of our family. Where else you gonna get this here? Other people saying, buy my course, buy my book, buy my this. I ain't saying that. I would never do that, but that ain't the priority. You can get what you need here for free. I ain't saying if I get big time, I won't do nothing, but I ain't gonna never cut y'all off, y'all family. Even if this channel get big, we'll do a Patreon because people, that's what? Patreon people ain't gonna want to pay, so it'll be just us. Huh? Now, that's later down the road. Now, Bionic Woman, hi, Thomas. Hi, John J. Now, Thomas say, hello, Bionic Woman. Now, look what, now look, this really touched K10. Thanks, Bionic Woman. I appreciate it very much. Do you know how many people are dying for a word of encouragement, a word of kindness? We so caught up because even those that will want to help us, they can't understand what we feeling. But you talking to a Air Force veteran and Bionic Woman and a woman of God, she's out here trying to spread the word. Why we got so much time for people being mean to us? Why we got so much time for people that don't mean us no good, but when somebody tell us something nice, we suspicious of them. We so used to being mistreated. What's wrong with being treated right and thanking people for treating us right? You're not going to agree on everything, but guess what? We got you and you should have us. I'm sensitive. I got real bad PTSD. Huh? Oh, H-Town to blow up. That's why I'm asking God to work with me. Yeah, when I'm around y'all, I feel safe. When I'm around y'all, I don't feel the rage that sometimes I feel. When I'm around y'all, the thoughts are not there hunting me like that. So thank y'all for helping me. Y'all think y'all getting something out of it. That's my profession, teaching. So now I have purpose because I have somebody I can share the information. And I know some of you ain't worried about the information. Y'all just like the camaraderie. But y'all listen to me and my nonsense, and I thank you. Now let's see what Love say. And anybody that wants to speak, you got a right to say something. Love, what base in Baton Rouge my father, let me say, what base in Baton Rouge my father was stationed there. Okay, what base is there in Baton Rouge? Because he's saying his father was stationed there. Love father is a Vietnam veteran, and he's a dependent child, helpless child. His father is his transition. Now, K10 say, Thumper, I subscribe. Is that the same thing as what? I don't know what you had said. What did he say? I don't know what he said. What did Thumper say to you? Now, Love say, amen, from the prayer. D say, amen. Thumper say, K10. Now subscribing and clicking on notification is the little bell. I might do a little screen thing on that. Okay, now. Oh, my FBA brother, my foundational Black American brothers in the room. Let me tell you, I've been missing. The prodigal son family has come home. You understand? Huh? And he ain't coming with his head down. He coming with his head hung high. God is good all the time. You see what that prayer did for me? I don't mean to get religious on y'all. We love you whether you're religious, irreligious, atheist, it don't matter. You can worship the Grand Poobah, you all right with me, as long as you treat me with respect. Now, Thumper says, K10, know when you click on the bell, drops down, and you should see options. So look for the notifications, and because you want to click all notifications. So we're going to pull that up. I'm glad you said, if y'all don't, man, y'all chatting. D said amen. Because we prayed a little bit for those just coming in the room. Make sure y'all smash that like button, family. Y'all doing good. If you just come into the room, smash that like button. Now, Thomas said, this is what this is all about. Veterans helping veterans. Salute. Now, yes. So it depends on how your setup is with the notifications. It's going to be a little bell icon usually. Joseph say, greeting brother H-Town and veteran family. I've been worried about you. My homie back on the block. You understand? Brother Joseph Price holding it down. This is my brother. We are the same lineage. Much love, brother. And he my fellow vet. And how everything, have you got a notification whether your claim was approved or not? Let us know what they say, where what step your claim is in. Now, here we go. Notifications, K10. Now listen. Brother Joseph say hello. Now let's see what my other brother's saying here. We got Rose City said, each one, he said, each one, reach one, each one, teach one, until all are taught. This is how we got to do it. And we ain't going to never stop teaching, because the youngers going to come up behind us, and we got to help them too. Y'all got to excuse me. I'm from Texas, and I'm from, I'm raised by people that was born, one was born in 1800s, the other one 1901. So we Southern people, not ashamed of it. So if my dialect, every once in a while, I try to articulate the language for you. But when I'm around family, I feel good. You understand? Because I used to help people outside social media, and they try to handle me rough, or some of them appreciate it, but most of them never contact me again. You know how many people I can help get 100%? By giving them information taking them to somebody that could help them, and they turned on me. Almost all of them, but I had some that was good. Now I can't say that, but I like this here because ain't nothing but real people. Because some people, when they get what they want, then they turn. You know what I like about this Rose City? They get their benefits, then they come back and tell H-Town, thank you, the channel helped me get my benefits. Now I'm 100%. Now I'm 30%. Now I got a 0% service connected now. And they come back and tell me they're how the channel, because it ain't just me, it's the information that's going on in the chat. It's the encouragement. They bring knowledge too. Now, Joseph, our brother Joseph say, hi, love. And then Brett says, hi, Mr. Price. And Joseph Price say, FBA all day. Yes, you know, we are descendant of freemen. So if y'all want to know what we mean by FBA, we're descendant of freemen, black people that descend from the slaves and the aboriginals that built this country. There was no United States until my people built it. And that we wouldn't have it if all you veterans wasn't helping to fight and protect this country and keeping it the way it is. You put in your part, your parents put in their part for those of you that are dependents, your husband and wife put in their part, and we appreciate you, huh? That's right. Now, and we don't have no problem. If you're Irish, come on, shout out your group. If you're Italian, if you're Puerto Rican, look, they be trying to say I'm Puerto Rican, they gonna get me deported. Man, I ain't no Puerto Rican. I'm American. And Puerto Rico is a part of the United States, so you can't get deported. They say I'm Dominican. That's what they say. Then I missed something, y'all. I always go back. He's H-Town, joking and cutting up. Yeah, I'm cutting up. Now listen to what he said. Listen to what brother. That's why Brother Joseph been busy while he ain't been around. You remember us talking this brother through it? Here's another praise report. Listen. Brother Joseph say, just got 80% a month ago. Everybody show love to Brother Joseph for getting his 80%. Get that hand clap emoji. Get that hand clap emoji. Thumbs up, whatever you can get. Put that out there. Huh? If you need a ride to the bank, you know where we at. Huh? I don't steal no more. No less either. Then look, he say, hey, Joseph, FBA all day. That's right. Now, just like y'all, they have the Puerto Rican Day Parade, or they have different about their culture. They wrap their flag. That's what we do with ours. But we are foundation Black Americans. We are Americans. We loyal to this country. We love this country, and we love all fellow Americans. You understand? Especially our veterans. Y'all crazy as me though, man. God dog. I thought I was the only one. Huh? I should be saying it. Huh? Now listen to what he said. Joseph Price, hi, vet policy plug. And veteran policy plug say, hey, K10. Then we have John Thompson, H-Town, you got mail, laugh out loud. Oh, man, let me see. Oh, man. Are we doing it tonight, or are we doing it, family? We're going to keep coming up with topics like this. Is that all right? Let's see. Let me see. Somebody say, he said, I got mail. I'm making sure I don't have nothing here. Okay, let's see. Yes, indeed. Brother Kevin said on the 12th. Okay, I'll get that to him, Mr. Brother Kevin. Now, we got, he say, look, let me tell you, I hear what you're saying, brother. He sent me a little something. I ain't what they can't. I ain't going nowhere. That's a whole bunch of talk. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't got nowhere to go. They got to take me right here where I stand. I'll be crying like a baby. Please don't take me out of the country. But now listen to what he said. Congratulations, Joseph Price. It's Price, yes, but yes, indeed. Congratulations. Everybody show love to him. Thank y'all. Thank you, Rose City, for telling them, Brother Joseph, congratulations. Then we got Price, my bag. Okay, yeah. Veterans Policy Plug. Congratulations to our brother, Joseph Price. And then Thumper say congratulations. I say congratulations to you also. And then K10 say hi, Veteran Policy Plug. Then Brett Monday says, Chester, are those Mexican glasses? H-Town ass. Look, they try to call, they talking about this East Mexico. It's the inside jokes, y'all. I told them I live in the South. They say you live in Texas. That's West Mexico or something. No, let's see. Yeah, wait till you meet Chaplain Davis. Man, they'll be having you balling around him. They got jokes. Joseph say, thank you, Rose City. Then Veteran Policy Plug says, hey, Thumper. Now, Thomas says, congratulations, brother Joseph. Welcome to the party. Then Joseph, look, he said, no, don't shed no tear, partner. You gonna get me emotional up here. He feeling that, man. Yes. Now it's time to take that 80%. If you're not working, file for unemployability. Watch our video. TDIU. 100% TDIU. And get with me on the back channel. You know, on my back channel. Ain't no back channel, Lord. What I'm talking about. On the I sound like a op. Get with me on my email. Now, love, say hello, Policy Plug. Coasty say, Joseph, congratulations. We're gonna try to get all y'all there. We gonna do it. We got a brother, Joseph, who just got 80%. He was really concerned. We talked to him. Fellow veterans support him. And what's the name? Veteran Policy Plug was in there supporting him too. And we appreciate how you was coming in and helping. It wasn't just me, Mr. International. Our sisters were helping out. We thank y'all. Now, Bionic Woman says, good to see you, Mr. Price. Look, he been spending up that back pay. But don't worry when that back pay run out, he'll be back over here. Because that's what I do. When I get broke, you see me again. Only time I don't talk to y'all is on payday. After payday, I got plenty of conversation. Now, laugh out loud, government issue. That's right. You know what my grandma said about government issue? But, you know, she said, if Uncle Sam ain't no woman, but he'll sure take your man. That's what my grandma used to say. Yeah, take him right off the water. Took her grandson too, didn't it? My grandma, I'm gonna tell y'all something. You know, I say this sometimes. My grandmother, and I've been missing her, and I've been having trouble sleeping because I've been dreaming of her, my great grandmother, my great grandfather, my grandfather, my mother, you know, other families, and when I was over this is why I have, you know, a real respect for the church. I ain't gonna lie, you know, because when I was over there doing Desert Storm, I didn't know what was going on back here. But apparently when I got back home and went to church, you know, I went to a Baptist church here, and I was born and raised in Greater True Vine Baptist Church, 5th Ward, Houston, Texas, right? We went over there, man, the church that my uncles and my grandfather built. They built the first one, and then they put brick on it, but they built the wooden one. And the preacher, it was a new preacher, Reverend Alex. Reverend Pope had passed away while I was in the military, and I didn't know, you know, until I got back. Well, I got a video over there, and I saw it was a new pastor. And he was saying, yes. he say, and I didn't know my grandmother had fussed him out. Yes, your grandmother, somebody had took my name off the prayer list. And this means a lot to me because it's my grandmother and her love for me. And when she saw it, because she was praying for me because I was over there in the war, and she saw that took my name off, she went to the pastor and say, no, who took his name off? And he say, sister, Sister Carter, that's my grandmother's name. We're going to take care of it. He say, now don't make me tell them what it's about. I said, oh, when I said, I hope my grandmother didn't tell, because she'll cuss them out. At the church, she good people, man, but she go something like that. I said, Big Mama, you didn't do that. She said, no, baby, I didn't do it. And that's what the pastor was telling me about, how, she said, put my grandson back on the prayer list. And they did that. That meant something important to her. And I was a young man, wasn't thinking about stuff like that, but I value her, And I'm like, why my grandma's getting all upset about that? That's just a name on the list. That meant something to her, so it meant something to me, especially now that I have a child, Well, you say 2 children. That's my life, man. And ladies, okay. Bionic Woman say hello, Mr. Veteran Policy Plug. Yes. Our brother Joseph say, good to hear from you, Bionic Woman. And then Benny says, congrats, Joseph Price. Have y'all noticed that we just keep getting more and more people in here? Y'all notice that? We get more and more people in here that's getting their benefits. Yes, because this is also an encouragement, huh? What the Bible say, they were overcome by the words of their testimony, huh? Now, Brother Joseph said, thanks, Benny. And you know who in here? We have Evan. What Evan talking about? Bitcoin went to 105, bro. Okay, yeah, I heard that. Thumper says, what's happening, Plug? Bionic Woman say, congratulations. Brett says, hi, Mr. Evan Almighty. Joseph says, thanks, you guys. That meant something, because now you need to stand here and you need to stay grounded, because the first thing gonna happen, somebody gonna try to get you to lose your cool, because you just been through a very stressful thing. So stay away from people, let them make it, because you don't want to be get knocked down to 10% while you're in jail, right? So stay cool. And I know that sounds crazy, but stay cool. Okay, Evan Almighty say, hey, bro. Veteran Policy Plug says, hey, Evan, shout out to Bitcoin. And Veteran Policy Plug say nothing much. He responded to one of the veterans up there. And then we got K10 say, picking up almost 400 pages of medical records tomorrow to go to my VSO, hoping it helps my case. Make sure you keep copies. I know that's a lot, but you want to make sure you got copies of stuff too. And shouldn't they be able to get your medical records? If these are your original ones, you need to make copies. I know it's a lot. Now, family, we done good here tonight. We done good. Any final, we have 2.5 hours. Any final statements? I know Love gonna say we just getting started. But any questions, comments, or concerns, family? Because when we can keep it short, we'll keep it short. So people that are watching live and recorded. What's the best way for K10 to say those papers? And those of you that are in the live, make sure, if you haven't done so already, please go ahead and subscribe. We'll really appreciate it. All right. And the rest of you, hit that notification button, okay? Who's if you want to let me know if you had your notifications on, give me the thumbs up or why. Let me see what we got here. Oh yeah, we getting there. Oh boy. Oh Lord. Y'all are bringing people to the channel, family. Yeah, scan the documents, scan them. We're trying to get to 2,000 subscribers by the end of January. Right now, we are at 1,589. Family, we just made a year November the 21st. And most YouTubers don't get to 900 subscribers. Most YouTubers don't. We made it to 1,500 in less than a year. Now let's see what he's saying here. He said, "Good night, everyone. This is from Veteran Policy Plug. And don't forget, look through the video. He is a licensed life insurance policy broker. So look into that. We have it in the advertisement at the beginning of the live stream." Now, Veteran Policy Plug says, "Good night, everyone. Have a great week." You do the same. And then Thumper says, "Scan your document." Yes, do not just give them your document without scanning them. Yes, indeed. That's the way to do it. Thumper says, yes. Love, Brett says, love, you tell him. Now, Veteran Policy Plug say yes. Oh, so here, how many other people say got their notifications on? Thomas says yes. Who don't know how to put the what's called them on the what do you call it, notifications? Because I didn't know for a long time. This was a great experience. Thanks to you, your audience. Yes, indeed. This is what it's about. Now, K10 says, "Let me ask you this, K10. How did you find us?" K10, I know our brother Rose City, he found us through Benny. How did you come across our channel? Let us, if you don't mind, let us know, K10. K10 say, VSO said that they should be able to scan them. Okay, and see if you get a copy. Okay, Tom, what did he say? Okay, let's see. He said he should be able to scan them. And then Brett said, "Kiss your daughter for us. How was the graduation?" Oh, now I can tell you about the graduation. My daughter graduated from Lamar University. She has her bachelor's degree now. But remember, my daughter's, really smart. She excelled. Next semester, she's gonna have a master's degree. So she was doing both of them at the same time. So she's gonna get out of school at the age of 22. Well, she's 22 already. 22 years old, she's gonna have a bachelor's and a master's degree. And she gonna be taking a certified accountant test. But she's doing good. We drove down there. The graduation was good. And it was wonderful. Now, thanks for asking, Brett. Now, H-Town. Hold on, let me do this here. K10 say, "Are you picking up physical documents? I recommend that you scan them. If you only have hard copies, make a copy to give to your VSO. Soon as we say, never give away your originals." That's right, never give away your originals. And so that's right. So scan them, but you need a hard copy in case a computer crashes, okay? This stuff I learned from experience, you understand? Now look what he said. K10 say, "Surfing veterans issues on YouTube." That's how he found. Now, did you find us tonight, or did you find one of our videos, K10, or did you find the live stream when we were on, or you found how long ago? What was it that you found one of our videos? And if you remember, which one was it? Because I want to know how everybody found it. Now, look what he said here. Thomas say, "Another good informative video, H-Town. Good night, family." That's right. Yes, indeed. Didn't we get to the point, family? Didn't we cover it? Huh? What our brothers say? if I tell you it's a hit, then that's just what it is. One of my favorite rappers all time, Mystical. Now, K10, one disc and one group of hard copies. Yes. Now, K10, two separate doctors. Okay. K10 say live stream tonight. So K10 learned, I don't know if male or female, I'm sorry, but I say K10 learned about it, the live stream tonight. Click them notifications on. You at the right place at the right time. Go back to our video library. We have over 100 and almost 10 videos in our videos and live streams in our library. Look at the videos because they shorter clips, and we covering a variety of topics. We don't just tell you how to get your benefits. We tell you what the benefits are, and we tell you how to protect those benefits. Huh? You know what, y'all slick? People keep coming back into the room when we trying to close out. What y'all submit? Y'all ain't gonna get me. Yeah, boy, y'all something else, fam, but I love you. Now, Bionic Woman says, K10, take to a copy center and have them scan to a CD or flash drive. What copy center would you go to, like FedEx? What's a good one, Sister Bionic Woman? Let us know. Look what K10 say. Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition. In Jesus' name, you right. Remember, Thumper, Jesus went into the temple when they was hustling in God's house, and he said, you can turn the house of God into a den of thieves. He started flipping tables. Now, okay, family, y'all are so incredible. Y'all just don't know what this live stream has done. For those of you that just joined us, I am the H-Town Vet, and we just went over. All right, let me pull it up on the screen. We at the after party, but I want to pull it up on the screen, the topic that we went over for the night. All right, this is very important. What did we cover tonight, family? We covered the PACT Act, toxic exposure. Family, did we cover it thoroughly enough? Did we clickbait you? Did we tell you it was going to be about one thing, then we start talking about something else instead? Did we cover the topic in a thorough fashion? Let us know, family, so other people will know. Now, Thumper said it's table flipping time. For those of you that don't know, that's an inside joke. I remember Thumper was so mad when he just got retired. Oh, he's messing with his retirement. He's working to get his disability increase. And he would say, man, I want to flip some tables. And we've been talking about that ever since, because all of us have our own struggle. And we said, brother, don't flip the table. Don't flip it. Because when we just dealing with it ourselves, that's where we be at. Now, family, we're going to get ready, but that's the topic for tonight. So we're going to get ready to close out, family. I just really enjoyed y'all, because I know y'all may have a long week and people just got their benefits, and you need to decompress. Let me tell y'all something. Hold on, let me pull this back up. Sometimes you just need to decompress, because we've been going at it, boy. Let's see what Brett say. Are you going to talk Tuesday for 30 minutes? I don't know. Just keep your notifications on, because I may have a live on Tuesday. I might just chat, but on Tuesday, we just going to talk about pretty much what y'all want to talk about. Those tend to be the most popular ones. If you got any questions of the H-Town or the Vet family, that's what we'll be covering that day. All right? I'm really happy that y'all here. That means so much to us. And we want to get ready to call it a night. Everybody say their final goodbyes. All right? Say your final good night, and we're going to be back till we meet again. And don't worry, it'll still H-Town. I'm saying good night to the family. Everybody start saying it. And love, we gonna notify y'all. Because I don't know if I'm going to be busy Tuesday, but if not, we're going to make it happen, okay? Thumper say, Brett Mundy, he doesn't know if the spirit is going to hit him yet. Huh? Benny say good night. You right about that. If it hit me, you know I'm going to be here. Like Mr. International say, you can slip one in on me again. Now, because I'm going to tell you, Mr. International show up here when ain't nobody here. He try to make sure, and he's a busy man. Now, Thumper says, good night, everyone. Have a wonderful week. Now, Brother Joseph say, I'm almost broke again. I'm checking back in soon. Oh, that's what he said. You know, I only call people when I'm broke. He said he gonna check in when that money get funny again. Watch out for them pretty smiles. That's what I say. Cause you're gonna get that big head call. Hey, big head, what you been doing? You know about them big head calls. Now, Brett says, good night, love. Good night, love you all. Yes, we love you too, brother. Now, Brother Joseph said, just kidding. I'll hit you on the email. Much love. Now, okay, let me put the email up before y'all leave. I want to make sure y'all got the email and contact, donation information, all that. Let's make sure we got that for you. If you want to go to the channel, we got all that. Now, if y'all want to contact this family, okay? And I'm really impressed at how many people. Here's the email address at the bottom. Let me move this off. There's the email, H-Town-Vet Northside. It's the one in black at the bottom. HTownVetNorthside@gmail.com. And just play the video back if you need it for a longer time. If you want to go to our YouTube channel where we have a lot of good information over there and a variety of topics. Our handle is at H-Town-Vet Northside. If you'd like to donate to our Cash App, that's $ H-Town-Vet Northside. And you have to put the letters that's uppercase the way it is. And our PayPal is HTownVetNorthside@gmail.com at PayPal, same as our email number. Now he says, let's see what I got. He said, just kidding. I hit you up on email. Okay, I got that one. Okay. Then a Thumper say, if you're going to flip a table, remember to stretch first. This guy out of control. Brother Joseph say, good night, veteran fam. And Sister Bionic Woman says, for you, make sure, I think it's K10, I forget what, make sure you FedEx, Office Depot, and Staples, you can get scanned and printed. Brett says, thank you, Bionic Woman. Now, I'm surprised Love ain't said nothing. Cause he was like, oh, where we at? So family, we're going to get ready to close out. We're going to be here 2 hours and all what's going on 40 minutes. So we want to thank y'all for this live stream. I'm going to come up on here. We want to thank y'all for joining us. We want to thank y'all for the encouraging words, because it's truly hard sometimes being veterans, sometimes in some areas of our life, not all. It's hard that we can get people to understand where we at, what we're going through, and how these claim process work, the benefits that we and our Sister Bionic Woman say, thanks everyone for the well wishes and prayers. We pray, we thank you, everybody support our sister and everybody that's going through something, whether it's physical or mental. We have to be there supported for our fellow veterans and their family members. So we want to thank you tonight for being so kind, everybody, to listen to this old Southern man talk. You know, it really means a lot that y'all here, because y'all opinion counts. Let me see here. Now, Bionic Woman say good night to everyone and rest well. So I'm going to say good night. I'm going to pull the thumbnail up on the screen so people know what it was about. And we want to thank you, family, for joining us on this live stream of the H-Town Vet. We appreciate your support. He said, H-Town, you lose weight. I lost a little, but I need to lose some more. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I'm working on that. I've been walking. Thank you. We appreciate y'all support, and we want y'all to have a great night, and we'll see you on the next one. All right? So keep your notifications on. Thank you, and good night.